Hello? Hello? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we wait for a few more minutes since the secretary cannot join the meeting at the moment? He has some network problem in the office. So please bear with us and wait for a few more minutes. Okay?
Yeah.
Otherwise, apart from our secretary, I hope everyone is here on board. For today's program, we have all the principles of diets, the 8 principles of diets. I hope we are all here. I can see you. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
At NCSL and the entire team at NCSL.
Yeah.
And I'm Rashmi Diwar.
Yeah.
I'm Rashmi Diwar.
Yes,
And
yes.
Dr. Pooja Singhal.
Yes, I'm
Dr.
Rashmi
Pooja
Diwan. Yeah.
Okay. Good afternoon, ma'am.
A very
Nice
good
to see
afternoon
you.
to you and all. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. And Dr. Pooja Singhal.
Yeah, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. And the state project director, he might not be here because we were in a program with the minister. Me and the secretary, we had to rush out.
Okay.
And the director of school education, who James, we expected him to be here. I don't know if he will be able to join also. And the additional SPD, okay, whatever. I think all the people who matter are here, except for the secretary. So shall we wait for him?
Yes, yes, we can wait. It's okay. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
Our
afternoon,
secretary has
ma'am.
come.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
So shall we begin the program?
Yeah.
Once again, I wish every one of us here a very good afternoon.
Good
So
afternoon.
we have been looking forward to this day for a long, long time. And the National Center for School Leadership in Delhi, even they were very eager. They have been very eager to have this program, but due to some problem or the other, the state could not hold the meeting until today. So today I heartily welcome all of you to this short online program. And at the outset, I would like to welcome our respected chief guest, Dr. Lalzir Moya. He is the Secretary of School Education Department. And we are very, very happy to have him here today. And those of us here in Mizoram, we will know that he is an anchor for us. Always there at the back, at the front, and at the helm of all our programs. So today we heartily welcome our chief guest, Dr. Lalzir Moya Changte, IAS, to the program. And sir, we are fortunate to have you today. And I extend a hearty welcome to all all the respected people from NCSL. I will mention Ma'am Rashmi Diwan, who is the head of NCSL, NEPA. Ma'am, you know, your name is very, very popular here in Mizoram at the SCERT. So every time we talk about school leadership, your name has to come up. And today we are happy to have you here
Thank you.
at the launch of this training module. And of course, not forgetting Dr. Pooja Singhal. She is the state coordinator for Mizoram. So you know how important you are to us. So today we are very, very fortunate and very pleased to have you here also. And today, since I said this is a small gathering, we have our important stakeholders for the school leadership program and the school leadership academy here in Mizoram. They are the principals of DICE. All the principals are here today, and I am happy that they are here because they are our important arms at the districts. Without them, no program can be achieved. Although we can do things here at the state level, to reach to the schools, we have to reach out to the principals of DICE. And I'm happy to announce that they are all here, and I welcome you heartily to this short program. And although we had invited the SPDs and the Director of School Education, they seem to be, they are, not seem to be, I know, they are engaged in another program with the minister. So I don't know if later they will be able to join us. So anyway, in case they are able to join us, shall we welcome them also? And today is a special day. School leadership program here in Mizoram started in the year 2013. And speaking for myself, my association with the school leadership program began in 2013 February. That was when we had the first consultation in India on school leadership at the India Habitat in Delhi. We had it for 2 days, and I was fortunate to be there. And in the next year, no, in the same year, we started the leadership program as a program, school leadership as a program. So, as I said, I feel honored to be here as director also to get the program going. And then there was another consultation in 2015 where the program went on to the next level. The school leadership academies were created. And there also, I'm happy to state that we were among the 12 school leadership academies that was first introduced for India. And for that, I am happy. And fortunate, and I would also like to express my gratitude to the head of NCSL, Ma'am Rashmi Diwan. So since then, she has been hand-holding the program, and we have been running this academy successfully. And initially, we were given four consultants, 4 people to look after the leadership academy. But then 2 years back, that was stopped. And we were only given salary for 1 consultant. And today I have to take this opportunity to let the NCSL people know, all the big names are here, to please equip us with more staff. Otherwise, we are finding it quite difficult to carry out our activities, all the activities that are entrusted to the School Leadership Academy. So please, I would like you to remember that when you make your programs and your plan for this year. Apart from that, all I can say today is the achievements that we have made, we have had. The first training was in 2015, before we became an academy. And I am happy to say that on that first training, there was a headmaster from one school in Policy, Mr. G.S. Zaitan Tuang, a headmaster. I can say he was a born-again headmaster in that program. And he went on to transform his school in such a way that he went on to win the national award in 2018. And I have to say that that is contributable to the work of the School Leadership Academy. So with that, I would like to get this program going. And now the rest of the announcements can be made by the anchor. And I will hand over the program to Miss Esther.
Thank you, ma'am, and thank you for the warm, invigorating welcome address. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Esther, a research assistant at the School Leadership Academy, and I once again welcome everyone to today's program. And now I'd like to request Ma'am Rashmi Diwan, Head of NCSL NEPA, to give an introduction to NCSL's online PLSM course. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Esther. On behalf of National Center for School Leadership, National Institute of Educational Planning and Administration, it gives me immense pleasure in welcoming you all to this special event when the launch is happening on for online program, the basic level program in Mizo. So I extend a very, very warm welcome to all, to Dr. Changte, IS Honorable Secretary Sir, School Education, Mizoram, to Director SCERT, Dr. Lal Danwan Giuliani Changwang too, who's been there with us all through in this journey, right from 2013, when this National Center for School Leadership got established in 2012. So straight after that, in 1 year's time, it was all because of the efforts of Director SCRT and of course our Commissioner Sir at that time, that this the long journey of School Leadership Academy and also the School Leadership Development Program took off in Mizoram and all other states of this country. But yes, rightly pointed out that by Director Madam, that yes, in fact, Mizoram had been always very proactive and very vibrant when it comes to school leadership program in the country. So we are fortunate to have our Leadership Academy and Director, SCRT, and of course with the strong support of our Commissioner Sir for this program. And of course, not undermining, Dr. Lian Huipui, who is the nodal officer for school leadership from the state. Thank you very much all. And also I owe my gratitude to all the senior officers from the state, from the Education Department of Mizoram, and also my colleagues, Dr. Pooja Singhal, Dr. Charu, and the entire team who's there today. I can see Dr. Shadma, Dr. Tanushri. So you have been interacting a lot with my team. So it's been always a pleasure interacting with you all and also troubling you too much. I know that. But it's all because of your efforts that in Mizoram, today we are in a position to say that NCSL and the state of Mizoram have been working too much in close synergy. Thank you very much. And also all the delegates, the valued delegates from DIETS and other institutions who are making us proud here, and also on this special event of the launch of online program in Mizo. Thank you all, one and all, for being a part of this journey. And also now, we have an extended family who work in close collaboration with us all. Thank you. And I would like to just take you through to the achievements which we all should be, celebrating today. So just with a brief, brief presentation that I wish to. Is it showing up? No.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, it's coming now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So thank you very much for being a part of this special event of the launch of online program on school leadership and management in the state of Mizoram. Thank you very much. Friends, you all must be knowing our team at NCSL. It's a very handful, committed, dedicated team. But yes, we couldn't have gone further until the states had cooperated, and Mizoram has always been forward looking when it comes to school leadership programs. So it's all because of your cooperation that we all have sustained all these years. Thank you very much. At the same time, I would say that in this photograph, you will see Pooja, Dr. Pooja Singhal, who's going to be the coordinator for the state of Mizoram. We have this full, team who works with different states in the country. And Dr. Pooja Singhal, now earlier it was Dr. Maitli, but this time, since Dr. Maitli has left and Dr. Pooja has joined our center just recently. So she will be, taking this program forward, but with your cooperation and the kind of, energy and synergy that would get developed during this course of I would say next phase of the journey on school leadership development in the state. Friends, we all know that there have been national policies on education all through, right from 1952 to Secondary Education Commission to national policy on education in 1986. Then we also had Education Commission in between 1964-66 and the Cape Committee 2005, which have accorded a very prime place to the quality improvement of schools in India. So going by the national policies, I would say they have all the discourses followed by the policy recommendations have centered around how to improve schools, how to bring that change in the schools. So National Center has played a very important role in translating these policies and also seeing to it that every school in this country excels and every child learns. Then at the same time, we all know that even this RTE Act 2009, it has legitimized the right of every child to have access to quality education. And this is where most of the programs, SSA, RMSA, and then Samagra, they have also accorded a very significant place to quality education in the schools. At the same time, then when we the recent policy launched in 2020, national education policy, this also goes to the extent of according a very high importance to building leadership capacities of school heads to address the pertinent issues being faced by us all today related to school improvement and student learning. So all these policies, the flagship programs, the main attention of the discourses have centered around the school principalship, which plays a very, very prominent and significant role when it comes to improvement in schools or changing the school ethos and even the structurally, if the school is to be changed. At the same time, when we look at the National Education Policy 2020, it does give, a prime importance in its recommendations to school leadership development with the, which has to be a continued engagement with those who get enrolled with the program. So coming to this, I would say that the National Center for School Leadership started its journey with a single motto in 2012, and the vision it had set for itself was to develop new generation leaders to transform schools so that every child learns and every school excels. And also it had a mission in as a target, to be achieved by enhancing the leadership capabilities at school level for institution building to deliver quality education. Therefore, the National Center for School Leadership chose for itself 4 core areas in which it would work. Unfortunately, over the years, I can see that National Center is always looked as, a training center, but it's not like that. National Center does work in 4 core areas. That is curriculum and material development. Second is capacity building. Third is networking and institution building. And the fourth one is research and development. So this entire cycle gets completed when the program, the leadership development program was conceptualized and also implemented in the states, across all the states of this country and also the union territories. So the center, in fact, works in a proper framework where, where it places the transformation of every school in this country at the center stage, which stands on 3 important foundations. The first is translating all the national education policies, the recommendations into real practices when it comes to the schools. Then the second is about the continuous engagement with the participants, which is a very much important and very unique feature of school leadership development that we talk about, because this is the development which we look forward. It's not one time short term program, but it is more a continuous cycle of review and reflection. We also recognize that every school is unique, and there is a vast diversity across the schools, and every school works in a proper context for which the programs have to be tailored as per the needs of the school, the requirements of the school, the goals of the school, and the vision it has set for the school. So every school will have its own unique characteristics, unique set of children coming to the school, and also the contexts vary when it comes to the location of the school, resources, physical, human resources available, when it comes to enrollment size in the schools, because there are schools which are managed by two teachers, single teachers, and also with 10 children in the school, and also ranging to 2000 children also in a school. The schools are also located in tribal areas, in rural areas, in uh, desert areas, border schools are there. So every school will have to be addressing its own goals through the leadership development program, which is going to be a continuous process, and it also supports every school head coming from a different context. So all these efforts stand on a very strong foundation of research and development. The center is involved deeply with empirical research, and also the school leadership academies have played a very, very major role in coming up with giving us the realistic picture in the states. And of course, Mizoram is always number one in that. So we are guided by three principles to know that there are policy recommendations, and these have to be translated. To be, that means every school situation is the current situation where it has to be addressed differently when it comes to the diverse context in which schools function. And to do, of course, through professional programs on school leadership development, which are more customized as per the needs and requirements of the school. So and of course, we couldn't, this handful of human resource available to us, which was shown in the first slide, I would say we wouldn't have survived, because at the national level, whatever we have, the material developed, the curriculum for the first time in India was conceptualized and designed by NCSL. But until there was a strong partnerships with states, we wouldn't have moved further, because every state will have a different challenge and a different kind of vision they hold about the school. So we have a synergy working right from the national level to the state level. And at the national level, we are guided by National Advisory Group, National Resource Group, and faculty of NIPA, who are part of these advisory groups and resource groups. Then we also have representatives from different states as well. So, and during the beginning days of NCSL, we also had representation from Mizoram. I think Director SCERT was a very much part of this resource group as well, because the moment we generate any material at the center, we do consult all the experts from different states as well, who become a part of our national resource group. Then in partnership with the states, we also have state resource groups in every state and union territories of this country, who are, who have been constituted as resource persons to, and trained also. The first training happened was done by NCSL, but later the resource groups are also, their expertise also utilized by the school leadership academies. And I think you all agree with me to that extent. So we have school leadership academies in all the states of this country. And of course, as Director SCRT did point out, that there are among the first phase, the 12 leadership academies that came up in the country, Mizoram was one of them, and we are proud of Mizoram always. So the curriculum framework on school leadership development, which was conceptualized at the national level, but at the local level, the challenge was how to transact that curriculum, because this was for the first time that it happened that we had a proper curriculum framework and program design for school leadership development in the country. And therefore, all the materials which were generated as part of the curriculum framework are translated, contextualized, and enriched with a very close collaboration with the state leadership academies everywhere in the country. So this curriculum framework, you all must be knowing that it has 7 key areas. We started with 6 key areas initially, but then on the demand of the states, we included the 7th one, and that was leading school administration. Otherwise, we started with 6 key areas: that's developing self, transforming teaching learning process, building and leading teams, leading innovations, leading partnerships, and at the center stage was the perspective on school leadership, which was cutting across all the other 7 key areas. So this is how we had designed our curriculum framework, which was very well accepted by all the states of this country, and lot of briefing, lot of brainstorming happened. Only then this curriculum framework took this present shape. Then we also offer a variety of professional development programs. We started with school heads in this endeavor, and there were face-to-face program, which was which was envisioned to be 1-year engagement with all the school principals who would get enrolled with us. And this also had a face-to-face component with 16 days of module, and then the program it had review cycles, which I think Mizoram has already been into, and we all work for 16 days face to face, where every school principal takes a transformative agenda from the program to the school, get it implemented, and then the success and failure both are celebrated, and also a lot of learning gets generated at the district level. The program was happening at the state level, but then the review exercises and also the cycles of brainstorming and sharing of success stories. We would get many interesting videos at that time from our participants, who would bring change in their own schools through the transformative agenda that they were carrying from this face-to-face program. And this was, it was a complete 1-year engagement. This was for current school principals. Then we also in 2017 launched a program, online program on school leadership and management in English, and later it was translated, contextualized, and enriched in Hindi. And now there are many other languages in which the program is being enriched. So we also had 1-month certificate course in school leadership and management. 2 batches we had at NCSL at the national level, but then we thought that we will not be able to reach out to every school in the country. So this leadership development, the school academies, they came up, and then this program is now launched to them. And we also have this program as a very much important component as part of the core function of School Leadership Academy in the country. We also had 1 year postgraduate diploma in school leadership and management. We had 2 batches, but that program was open only for, we opened doors only for Delhi and NCR, where we also had principals from private schools as well. So these, we were utilizing all the weekends and vacation time. Friends, let me tell you that, let me share with you that this 1 month certificate course, it's a residential program. It was, designed as an induction program, which was very well received. And this 1 year postgraduate diploma again was a very high, was on very high demand. But we were not able to, with a handful of us, it was difficult for us to to sustain this program. So now this year, friends, would like to share, and I'm very proud to say that NCSL is designing online program on and this is a postgraduate diploma for aspiring and prospective school principals in every state of this country. We also have, we started our journey from the programs for school heads, but we have short modular programs also for system administrators at the district, block officials, and also for diet principals. So we are going to open these short modular programs again this year. And we started with, last year we had just one program, but more intensive exercise may happen this year. But it depends again on the school leadership academies who take the onus of these programs to build I will not say build the capacity. Capacities are already built, but to develop more capacities for the system administrators at diets and at the district and block of levels. Now coming to this online program that we are talking about today is envisioned for at 3 levels, and mainly this program is designed for school heads. We had this basic level program launched in 2017 in English and Hindi, and there it has 8 courses with 30 hours duration, that comes to around 10 weeks, and it's mainly self-instructional packages through which the program gets transacted. But of course, in all our programs, we follow our curriculum framework in school leadership development. Then we also envision that after this basic program, we are going to start with we are going to extend it further to intermediate program. It is still under preparation, and this year we are going to launch, because we are through with all the formalities, and we have designed, we have the program, we have course content, we have structure, everything in place now. So maybe next few days, I would say weeks, you will also hear that we have launched the intermediate program as well. So and also we have envisioned that there would be advanced level at some point of time. Then this basic level program that we are talking about today, it is supported by Moodle platform with all the 4 quadrants. For quadrant 1 is about e-content in the form of reading materials, modules, which we have developed. Then second quadrant also comprises of reference reading material with active links, videos, YouTube presentations. And the third quadrant would include the self-learning materials with practice exercises and activities. And quadrant 4 would focus more on the assessment part with MCQs, assignments, practice exercises, discussion forums, and portfolios. So the program at the national level, we started in 2017, but then we could see that there was not much, participation, because then when we, tried to analyze, then we found that maybe the program is not, in different languages. So if this is customized and the and it is enriched to different languages, then it will have larger outreach. So last few months we have been having these programs translated and enriched and contextualized through our leadership academies, the prized contributor of us. So at the now we can see that the program, the online program, the basic level is now picking up with almost 1 lakh online registrations have happened, and also more than 16,000 have completed, and they have become the qualified and certified school leaders in the country. Then we also this program originally, which we started in English and Hindi, now has in addition to Mizo, which we are going to launch today, we also have basic program in Marathi, Telugu, Assamese, Bengali, Tamil, and Kannada, Bodo, and Malayalam. So the courses in Marathi, Kannada, Assamese have been uploaded on our PSLM portal, that is Program in School Leadership and Management portal. I don't know whether this link would open. Yes, this is the one. So these are different languages, and the programs have been uploaded in different languages. So soon you will see that we have this program, online basic program in Mizo, also uploaded in our portal. So now when this pandemic and lockdown happened, the crisis, we could see that there was a paradigm shift from face to face to online platforms. And we all know that now the time has come, even in the new normal or otherwise in the times to come, we are not going to be dependent on face-to-face programs. May not be possible also at times, because now the time demands a newer preparation, and that is why we did realize it much before that there is a need for online conceptualizing and designing online program, which we started with the basic program. And this year we are also launching the online intermediate program in school leadership development. So this calls for newer preparation, and this is why today in this special event we are going to and you are there, we are so happy. So we really request you all to we request Commissioner Sir to kindly launch this program in Mizo today on this special event. So sir, if you allow, shall I click on this enriched online program, which is a very much a prized possession of state of School Leadership Academy in Mizoram, SCERT. So sir, with your permission, shall I?
Of course, ma'am.
So I'll just...
It will be my pleasure to see.
Oh, so nice of you.
Please go ahead.
Yes, thank you very much. So, sir, that's the new program launched. Thank you very much, sir. It's all because of you that this is happening, and of course, with your entire team, so the dedicated team that you have. Thank you very much. Suraj, are you there? So we wish that the registration also opens in the next few days with your um, with your contribution and with your interventions. And there are not many expectations from the participants who join this program. There are few prerequisites that the participants who register themselves, they should be having basic skills in using computers and internet. Then there has to be complete involvement with exercises, reflections on the questions, submission of assignments, and participation in discussion forums. And the participant is expected to spend not much time. So sometimes, the school heads feel that they don't have time to do all these programs. But friends, let me tell you that even if devote 3 hours a week, lot of time, then you will be able to finish it. You will finish the program in 3 to 4 months. That comes to around 10 weeks if dedicatedly this is followed. Just put in minimum of 3 hours a week on learning of from this program. And in Mizoram, I would just like to share this slide that we have seen that the program is very well received when it comes to participation in the national conferences, because there is that's the main platform provided by NCSL to school principals, which was never there earlier. So and madam rightly pointed out, director SCERT, that one of the participant of of this national conference selected at NCSL platform to share the success stories. And we have seen that there lot of talent is there. Only talent hunt needs to be done, and then the talent needs to be nurtured through these programs. And not only one, but there are many other participants from Mizoram who did apply for of course, madam, with your support, that they did apply in our national conference, and we did select the outstanding leadership school principals who have really done a wonderful job in their schools to bring in change in their schools. And that was purely an initiative from the school principal, of course supported by the system administrators out there. So and also we do value the contribution of every school principal in the state of Mizoram. We also know that your contribution is a very valuable asset to all of us when it comes to module generation in Mizo, or when the videos are generated which are also in our portal, friends. If you wish to, you can just have a look at all those modules and the videos generated by the principals in Mizoram. We have today, as per our assessment can be wrong also. You know better, but what we felt from the assessment that we had, the data available to us, that there are 4,129 school heads currently in position, and the total registrations from Mizoram are almost 190. So we can say that in a way, still a long way still we have to go. And we wish and urge every school principal through our leadership academies, that every school principal in the state get enrolled with the program. So we envision the participation of all, which our National Education Policy 2020 also talks about. So of course, we also wish that every school principal registers and completes the online program in school leadership and management in Mizo, and for which, I think our national center and School Leadership Academy, SCRT, Mizoram, we all move together towards new processes, more oriented to action, and also aim at 50 hours of continuous professional development, which the National Education Policy 2020 is recommending. So if we take together the basic education program, basic level program in school leadership, and the intermediate, that would suffice to 50 hours of continuous professional development program as well. Friends, let me also share with you that those who complete basic level program will be able to register in the intermediate program as well. So that's something we are aiming at even for Mizoram. So this is what we wish, that this journey together, which we have taken off together, is enthused and with more energy to build synergy, to ensure that every school in every state excels, and every child in every state succeeds and learns. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and for the wonderful, informative presentation that we just witnessed. And
Thank you, Esther.
to push the program ahead, I'd like to request Ma'am Pooja Singhal, Mizoram State Coordinator, to talk about the journey and achievement of the School Leadership Academy, Mizoram. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Respected Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Lalzirmoya Changte sir, thanks for being a part of this program. And Director ma'am, thanks for inviting us and making us a part of this launch of online program on school leadership and management. And our own Professor Rashmi Diwan ma'am, thanks for sharing the modalities of our center, and thanks for giving us an opportunity to interact with you all. So good afternoon all present here. Now I will take a couple of minutes to highlight the journey and achievement of SLA Mizoram. So first of all, I would like to share about the establishment of SLA Mizoram. So SCERT Mizoram was established as a School Leadership Academy in the year 2016 officially, and it was among the first 12 school leadership academies established by NCSL, as Professor Rashmi Diwan have also shared this information. And under the leadership of the director, K. Laltu Moya sir, it was achieved a name of being a dynamic SLA in the country. NCSL vision for SLA has been to establish long-term engagement with the states through networking with the key state-level educational institutions that is already engaged in the area of school leadership, with the broad vision of ensuring quality education for every child. SCERT Mizoram and its team of academically rich faculty becomes the right choice to be chosen at the School Leadership Academy in Mizoram. In the last couple of years, SCERT Mizoram has successfully established a professional learning community in the state, established a total of 17 core group members with whom the NCSL has also shared and discussed the implementation plan. So core group as SRG successfully completed 16 days training on school leadership and 1 month certificate course on school leadership. So it has been instrumental in training total 89 SRG in the previous years, and total school heads trained in Mizoram were 1,824 as the information received from the state only, which includes 38 school heads from the central government, 1,581 from the state government, 205 from the ad hoc aided schools. So therefore, in this way, and they have created a team who will further empower school heads in the country. It also undertook translation and contextualization of NCSL handbook and curriculum in 2019 in Mizo. 1 week workshop also held at NCSL NEPA before finalization and uploading translation of basic course into Mizo with a lot of enthusiasm. SCERT Mizoram has a database of best leadership practices conducted by school heads, and they also have videos of best practices by school heads, which is also uploaded on NCSL website. And the videos showcases the role of school heads in transforming schools, especially after their leadership perspectives widened following their training in SLDP. The videos highlights how the school have become the dynamic learning organizations, keeping child as the center of the reforms through improved community participations, innovative teaching learning processes, and working as a team. And some of the key themes of focused include leadership for improving partnership with SMDC and teacher development and team teaching, innovative teaching method, focus on the girl child and health and hygiene and technology in schools, etc. And now if we talk about the road ahead for SLM Mizoram, and I would like to say that road ahead is to successfully conduct a 1 month certificate course in school leadership and management. That is the plan of this year. And also to develop state-owned modules that are context-specific and practitioner-oriented in the area of school leadership. And they also have to create a rich database of case studies and videos on best leadership practices by school heads. And they create its own official YouTube channel through which it can live stream webinars and online discussions. I would like to conclude saying that SCERT as an SLA would continue to strive to achieve the goal of ensuring that every child learns and every school excels. I wish the NCSL team that includes Professor Sunita Chuk, me, Dr. Charu Malik, Dr. Tanushree Malik, and Mr. Suraj under the leadership of Professor Rashmi Diwan and Ms. Lian Pui and team under the leadership of Director Ma'am Laltu Yani Chongtu Ma'am will attain more milestones in the years to come. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pooja Singhal, ma'am. And now may I request Ma'am Lian Zupui Namte, our consultant, SLA Mizoram, to give a presentation of the course modules.
Thank you, Ms. Esther. Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Halzir Moy Changte, the Secretary of School Education, respected Head of NCSL, Professor Rashmi Diwan, respected Director SCERT, our State Coordinator, Dr. Pooja Singhal, Principal of all DIETs, and my colleague. First of all, I would like to state that the possibility of having all these programs in Mizo language is solely because of the efficient guidance by our director, and as well as the collaborative efforts given by the SCERT officers and staff. Especially, I would like to thank to Mr. T. Lalchwan Omar, who is a computer operator, for his significant contribution in this work, since the Mizo alphabet is a little bit different than English. Lots of errors in the content happen after it has been uploaded on the website. So it is him who does all the meticulous job of correcting all the errors through online. And I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Pooja Singhal, Dr. Tanushree, and Mr. Suraj Kumar, who are always there to help us whenever needed. And I am so thankful to them for permitting us the online editing, which has enabled the completion of this task. Since the course is in Mizo language, if you will excuse me, I shall continue my presentation in Mizo language. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Kan pite kan NCSL lama kan hutu te hi hemi a course boy puitu te an wangin a course chunga bi hi an shevek to a chuan a course hi mizo tonga ni wang mizo tonga present turin min suggest wanga run present tur kan ya a course pum pui hi 8 courses a chenania chu course tin na kha course tin kha an zirzo khanin MCQ questions chan tur on ta chu an chan huna khan an true lo kha chu aron lang me nga ti khan an next course a khan an ka zel don ani chuan Course 1 hi perspective on school leadership anya unit pathum oma chu ta chuan school leadership chungchang hriat thiam ti tenia chuan school chu inzireng pol ani dan ti kha unit 2 ania unit 3 a chuan school mathir ran chu ani he course a hian leader chi sang sang te aron soya position na wanga leader te thil ti action na wanga leader te emergent awanga leader te khatiang kha chi sang sang zir turin ron chop chhuaka leader ni tur experience poi mo na te aron soi bok ta tin leadership definition sang aron soi chhuak boka power awanga leader te authority awanga leader te influence awanga leader te khang kha chi sang kharon chop chhuaka mi hne theina awanga leader ni angchi khatiang kha that zia le ni theidan kong kha aron soi ani hemi unit 1 understanding leadership chungchang hriat thiam na hian chuan na tho na huna kan ni na administrator ni na te manager ni na te le leader ni na aron soya manager atanga leader na kong khatianga tho kalmang aron tar lang boka tikhanin leadership om zia kha school heads tikhanin anron shitiang chuan unit 2 hian school as learning organization ania school to inzireng pol ani tan ania school hi inzir na hun ania organization poi mo tak learning organization ani na te ziala ania the fifth discipline le khapu na soi learning organization characteristics panga personal mastery te mental models te shared vision te team leading te systems thinking te zirtura da ania chung ho chu sub unit in da le ania chichia taka zirtura chop chwa ani chuan unit 2 a chuanin build unit 3 a chuan building vision school vision ania vision omzia tarlan ni school vision chu school mason na turata na ril ruwa man na duan chin ti na ron soya what is vision ti zirani rwal in what vision is not ti po hi asoi war ema thu puante shillok na te mi mal du thu sam thlen tir tum tlat na te hi vision ani lo zia kha aron tar lang ani chuan vision le mission dang lam na te po soilan ani a hetiangin a vision kha ataka tho thei aduan chwa alo ni in mission alo ni a ti in chiang de main aron tar lang boka in goals and objectives te vision nen an dang lam na po aron soi tel bokani chuan sub unit top lama hian vision duan dan tur exercise o ma hi school head ten an tang kai pui via tura base ani course 2 hi chuan hi developing self ania unit 1 a chuan school din mun le ma ni ania unit 2 a mani in shiat chian tin unit 3 a mani le mi tangte in lai chin na ti anita a ta khanin he course yan school head te attitude ti dang lamin mani in rin tok na anei ti nge tura base ani a school transform na ko nga har san na eng po thleng se real ru ti pau khawa yes I can ti real ru a in an puta an in fui na tura chop chwa ania chu chuanin ka theyang ti ril ru aput khan in fuina thatak ama in sia manga chu ta chuan a school and kol na konga po na satakin a choi kang tura base ani chuan self in the context unit 1 a hi chuan school thak dang lam tura malak na tur dap chwa dan te zir ani dona leader ni tur pi khi an piang lova har san na lo can chang po ka ti the yes I can ti the real ru pu mi an ni chuan leader an ni vek the ani chu wang chuan in pu te po hi kan real ru azirin kan real ru apau khau le pau khau lo dan azirin leader kan ni the kan ni lo the ni ti kha ron soi war le a bul ka tan nga ya step ma saber pen chuakin ma ka la don ani tia ngai dan siam fel hi self develop sign ma saber ania chu school head in mo purna sang sang a len na ko nga confidence siam tu an reng bokani chuan unit 2 a hian mani in chian understanding self ania he unit in a tumper chu school head ten change mo modification thleng tura mani in chian na an nei na ko nga pui ania chu chuan mani in nun tok na nei tir do na mani self chu eng ti anga pui mo chia nge ania eng wai thar ngai nge ani an sha thiam do na ni na thona shwa a try to ni thing turin mani nu na change ngai identify theina tur exercise tangkai tak mai om boka chuan dai rewriting poi mo na te an ron tar langa ni engem bo za chunga har sat na to te sutkiana ni le ni lo te chin cha thlap thlap khan change siam na ko nga na sa takin om sia ane ni chuan sir thil poi mo de ta hian om boka circle of concern le and circle of influence the exercise here o mai hi school head te hian an tangkai pui le tura ngai an ni a chuta chuanin minti boy tu worries mo concern mo kan nei te kha chi thumin chen ania direct control indirect control le no control in chen ani ta direct control kha chu kan habit te ani wangin ke mani ina kan control the kan tu maya kan tu chang kan pai lo the ya indirect control be thungi chu mi behavior ani wang khanin antinan jirtir tu pakhat ka school a ron kal try renta kha direct a control the lo ni ta ni amai chu indirect in control the ya khatyang thil kha om no control ve thung chu kan control the na pia lama thil om eng tin ba kan pati the lo ani wang khan aniang anga pom thiam tur anga pom thiam nga yang chi khatyang chi sang sang worries kha thia sang thiam an school head ten an thia san thiama ni eng anga malak pui ngai chi nge control the lo chu kan puma kan dap ange asira kan da shi theyang khatyang ri ru ua an clear shan thia thei khachuanin an school manage na ko nga khani na sa takina puido na ni chuanin course 3 a chuan transforming teaching learning process anita heta hian unit pali a oma Rabindranath Tagore zia my school ti henat om hei zirtir thatak nei ne school head ten an tangkai pui em don ani chuan parrot training hi lo a om boka he video hian lal pakhatin parrot hi thatak en kola dua golden cage a khungtira mithiamin ni tin thu thatin reng shila mase parrot kha cage a om chatawa khan a wings te kha flap thei lova a thok chhuak thei lova a to pa chuan a thita nge a he video ina tarla na tumber chu than lia kan shat no pangte nen en kol na kan pek te hi no pangin an momo ber alo ni lo ti hi ani chuan school chu no pangte him na mun in fiam na mun le zuanga twal an chai na mun turania school head te chuan school chu him na mun no pangten zalen taka ngai tuan an man na le an mani nen kwan chwa na huna siaman tum nge turani tin head course an ron soi war le a tin toto chan chu thon thu kha kan sia anga kha a om tel pok ta toto chan china tang hianin no pangten an mani in pho chuak tur zalen na an mamo sia le chu zalen na chuan thil chik tur le ngai twa na om zinei mang thei tura apui dan head school head ten an zir don ani chuan John Holder zia tho John Holder zia how children fail ti hi oma engtin nge no pangte hi an fail chin kha zirtir nei deuh mai ania hi po hi school head ten an tangkai pui le tura ngai ani chuan child centered pedagogy om le ta heta hian video pakhat yang historian an ron da atlang pui chau ka soi dona atam tak hi oma amai ro soi vek sen ani lo wang atlang pui chau ka ron soi thwak ani a young historian video a hianin an school zirtir tu in lui rop che tak to tang hian thil chi sang sang hi ron la khoma ka khano pang he na ron pe an ni khan a thil ron ken atang khan kha in chia a khan tu tinge chen ti kha in an rin sia ka chuan attend chuan in an bu hum ron la ka tang le an man ruwa tang khan in lo nei mi ni ten ringa attend in loy an vu ten ringa chuan attend in an zung buna tang te khan eng sa khwang yan ni te kha an in ring siat lai mai ni heta lang thil lang chang lang sar deuh pakhat chu an zirtir tu kha ve mang lova no pang te khan an ngai to na zalen takin an manga atong bera an tang he ya kha kan school kalpui dan tur khatiang anga school kalpui khan no pangten an mania critical thinking te an mang chuak thei dona khatiang chungchang zirna kha hetilai unit 2 a hian ani ta unit 3 a han developing teacher as a professional and ya zirtir tu mi mal nun le an na thokonga thop chat an ni chuan an phur zwal dona school siam tharemo thak dang lam tur chan zirtir tu te professional development hi apoi mo em tu ta chuan zirtir tu te an zirber na tura le an mason na konga school head ten an thop apoi mo zia he unit a hian zirtura ron chop chwa ani chuan unit ra chuan coaching and mentoring lampang an ron zia ka chu coaching le mentoring dang lam na te tin a om zia te an ron soya coaching chu na ne na in kai noi ania mentoring chu dam chung kai noi ni ve thunga chum yom zia chu mentor an ni angin school head te chuan in zirtir tu te chu an dam chunga an ti tur achunga an chunga in ngatte an ti ko nga khan an pui don ani chuan hun bitu chung ti tur hlen tung bi ko om chuang lawa khata kha chuan amaro chu mentoring chuan dam chunga daya hun bitu chunga ti tur hlen tung bi kha anei chuang lavani ti angkha khatiang te kha zir turin an ron chok chua ka chuan he unit atang hianin coaching and mentoring om ziate coaching le mentoring danglam na le school a coaching le mentoring man chwa dan tur kha an shedon ani chuan course 4 a chuan building and leading teams ani ta unit 1 unit pathum lai om heta hian understanding teams team om zia shat hian na tur ania team apoi mozia team om zia le apoi mo na te tarlan ni a team ti le group ti hi kanin man pol nok thina ma se group le team hi thil thu mun ani lawa team zong hi group ani ma se group zong hi team ani ve kher lawa chu wang chan anin an lo dan chip chia taka zir turin an ron da pokani ta hian chuan team building process as one stages of team formation shang team kan inform a stage shang ang chi khatiang forming storming performing te hi amal mala chip chia taka zir tur ron chop chwa ani pokani chuan staff meetings sinero shang le staff meeting conduct dan step shang ron da ania chu ta chuan staff meeting fel 5 tak school heads then an le thei don ani chuan course 5 pa be thung chuan leading innovations and yeah innovation chahu chwa zel hi school la har sana ma chon dan thatak ani pa ka transformation thlen tu ani wangin innovation chungchang hi he course a hian uluk taka zirani a innovation om ziate innovation te chal thei tur te fungte zirturin oma tin mi in innovation an nei video shang po en turin an ta bokani chuan innovation chuan classroom chung zirna let a chwa thin ti an shat na turin school shanga innovations thlen dan chungchang case shang tarlan ni boka chuan innovation chungchang shat zawnan transformation te reform improvement creativity intervention le innovation te thlar shangin amal mala shilfi ania he hian innovation thlen na tura school head te apui tura ngayani in next course 6 ania leading partnership ania school team masona konga mashwai tu heng nu le pa te school thok tu te administrator te zirna duang tu te khotlang shwai tu education officer te hian no pangte zirna ta na poimo school kal phung hi an veitlang veka security na ti tur te ama thlir te le school ti mason na atana an thathem ngai na hian mo phurna anin tomani tin hui khom dan te an zirdon ani chuan school chung le pon lama mi poimo stakeholder te hi tu tenge an nia school no pang zong ten man son na tur le thataka an zir zom zel nan an tangkai theidan exercise tangkai tak a om tel bokani chuanin professional learning community hi apoi mo ema I chu enge kan ti chuan educator rual in hu khom chinna kan ti benga khiamna in hlan ton le sha na ti pung tur le har san na in shil ton na chumi su kyang tur soi ho na ma kho te ania professional learning community to school mala emo cluster emo block emo district khatiang khan state emo national level ang zong te po in adin theya leadership development atan hian apoi mo ema wang hian din nge tur hian in training ate po kan cha ve lum thina ni ta hian course 7 a hi chuan unit khat chawa oma data man tangkai dan ani a school siam channa turata na school database siam man tangkai dan an zir dona heta hian chung database anga chuanin no pang chungchang te zirtir tu le staff dang te chungchang chinchia te school building le man ro sang chinchia te school a poisa che vel dan te khatiang zirtir tu le no pang te attendance kum khatata na calendar of activities te le lesson plan khang khat hemi database mang hianin an siam don ani amai ro chu na china kan pi na asoi ang khan computer le internet te ya hian man thiam deu ve deu chu angai dona achievement score mangin no pangte ma son na le dang lam na an bil zui don ani hemi data tang hian an man thia an school hetena an man tak chuan no pangte khoila ya nge har sadna an ne eng subject a nge har sadna an ne tin kha subject a khan khoi chapter a nge khoi unit a nge har sadna an ne kha azuk shat chwa nal thei do na he hi atang kai em pura ngai ani chuan a topper course hi consolidation and drawing school development plan ania unit pathum lai oma heta hianin course sang ni tina an zir tak te an thui let anga an school tana om zene man tang kai dan tur te an ziranga chuan school development plan thatak an duang anga chuan heng head tang te ne na in zir tlanga na china kan soi professional learning community din dan tu te an zir don ani kha a course chunga omtla we kan ron te chu anita a chuan tuna hian he course zir tur hian school registration ti angai ta a chumi registration ti na tur chon hemi website a hian kan lu tanga heta hianin trong sang alo om a kan alom om ve na em chu trong hi awa hian English le Hindi ten nen hian paria to ama regional language paria ta zir thei no ama chu ta chuanin paria ta zir thei jinga chuan Mizoram khan tel ve hi alom om ve em ani heta po hianin en course en tungin nge kan zir tu ti kha asami sani chuan hi kan pet me anga heta hian scroll clark hian Mizoram hi ti lai hian alo oma chuan foundation course a hian kan kalanga ti hian course sang na tina karon soi ho kha zir tur a om ta ni chu amai ro chu hemi course zir tur hian registration ti phatangai ta a login angai ta registration an tinga registration a chang chuan username le password an ron pe don ani chuan ke ni chuan kan lo nei to ta a tihian aron inziaka ama sabera hian course 1 hi he sap tong ani wangin hetila hianin thak dang lam le angai thina mizoin tikhan mizowa zir thei turin tihian aron omta ni chuan study material hi chunga hian omta MCQ he question and answer kan chan tur kha anita lakina he study material kan zir zon huwa he kan changa chuan ti hian zir tur sang kha alo omta chuan hen hi course in the te khanin zir tur kha omta hian question and answer kina ati huna khan azir zo huna tikhan a atem thei don ta ni kha anita atopa he course hi atopa anzir zo huna hian certificate hi NCS elatanga pe kan ni don ani and that is all I can give presentation for today. Thank you. Over to Ms. Esther.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And now may I request our respected chief guest, Dr. Lazir Moyatangte, Secretary, School Education, Mizoram, to inaugurate the program and grace us with a speech, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Madam P. Laldong Liani Chongthu, Director SCRT, Mizoram, who presides over this online program on school leadership and management program. Madam Rasmi Diwan, the professor who is the brain behind all these programs and who is the head of NCSL, NIEPA, Madam Puja Singhal, the Mizoram State Coordinator, Madam Lian Lupui Namte, Consultant, State Leadership, School Leadership Academy, SCRT Mizoram, and Madam Zomhu Liani, Joint Director, SCRT, Miss Esther, and all who are in this meeting. I thank you all. I am very much elated. All esteemed participants in this online program, thanks to you all, and especially the chairperson for bestowing me the privilege of being the chief guest in this program. I always love the programs carried out by the SCRT as it all relates to the education of children from the beginning up to class 8 or so. I am interested in this kind of educational and learning programs, and I appreciate their efforts. I thank you all, and I thank the organizers of this program. As time passes and as time changes, you know, the leadership quality or the leadership requirement also change from time to time. Our world is now more complicated than before, and a complicated world requires a greater and a more professional way of giving leadership and management. As we all know, school leadership and management also assumes greater importance and relevance, as the school is a body of teaching and learning community which requires effective and efficient leadership. Like every organization needs leadership and efficient management, more so is the case of schools where people of different background and different taste, different colors, different traditions are coming together for a common goal, but with a different capabilities, capacities, and talents which need to be cobbled together for a meaningful outcome. Of this kind of program is more important for Mizoram as we have deficiencies in the strength of principals and headmasters, which prompted us to rely on senior teachers taking the charge of principals and headmasters. So they are in need of training, in need of capacity building, in need of proper guidance. And here comes the need for online program on school leadership and management, which we are delivering. And I'm thankful for this. This kind of program is more important and relevant for them too, since they are less exposed to the roles of leadership and management. They have been in the teaching profession, but they are not much exposed to the leadership or the administration task. However, we are using them as headmasters or principals due to shortage of principals and headmasters. That is why it is more important for them. Management and administration are two words having similar meaning, and it is here that I would say that it is more of administration sometimes. Sometimes it is more of management of things. And the goal is to fulfill the targets and the goals set by such organizations like schools. If the principals or the headmasters are better equipped with such right knowledge of leadership skills compatible with the policies, and if they possess management acumen, which the school require very much, they will certainly be agents of progress. The principals, the headmasters who play leadership roles are expected to know their roles and responsibilities and discharge their duties more effectively and efficiently in a more professional way. Whatever I have listened from Professor Rasmi, Dr. Puja, and Mrs. Lian Lupui, and other speakers, I have learned a lot from them. If this program is carried out as designed, it will be of immense benefit. It will be very, very beneficial for our school leaders, like the principals and the headmasters. And education will reap the harvest. I will not speak for long. I wish this program a great success. And with these few words, I am pleased to inaugurate this online program on school leadership and management, basic level in Mizo, for the learning benefit of the target groups, that is the school leaders, which we call the principals or the headmasters, even the stopgap arrangement principals or headmasters taking charge due to necessity, the senior teachers taking charge due to necessity. I wish the program to be of immense success and beneficial for the participants. Professor Rasmi has spoken in detail about the program or about the need for leadership, and what we have learned from Puja and Dian Lupui are also how the program will benefit and how the program will be administered. If we can implement this program, I hope the schools will undergo, the schools will see a new dawn or a new age. And I'm proud of School Leadership Academy, which our SCERT has started. They have done good works. They have done lots of works with great dedication to their works, and they have worked hard really. I recognize their works also. And I have learned and I have seen that the National Center for School Leadership, NCSL, which is in the National Institute of Educational Planning and Administration, New Delhi, is the real force behind all this. They have done great works. They have done so many works, and we are really depending on them for every guidance. And such guidance always comes at a time when it is very much needed, and we are thankful to them. I wish the program to be carried out for the benefit of our principals and our headmasters, which will turn our schools and our learning places into new learning centers, revised or revamped learning centers, since they will be equipped with the required knowledge of leadership skills and management skills. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Kalome.
Thank you so much, sir, for your encouraging and inspiring words. And now to conclude our program, I'd like to request our chairperson, Ma'am Laldong Liani Chongthul, Director SCERT, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Ma'am, unmute yourself.
I'm sorry, my mic was off. So now, since our online module on school leadership and management module is finally released by our respected chief guest, let me hold a hard copy of the module. Can you see? Can you see? It's not coming within the frame. Anyway, the copies will be sent to our respected chief guest. And first of all, I would like to thank all of you for a wonderful, wonderful program. Listening to Madam Rashmi, one thing that struck me was the word talent hunt. So School Leadership Academy and NCSL is in talent hunt mode. And I assure you, madam, the hunt will continue. The hunt will continue so that we get more of teachers who are there, unrecognized, coming up for the national awards in whatever capacity, as a teacher or ICT teacher or in any field. So I assure you the hunt will continue. And our online module in Mizoram, the enrollment is small. It is still small. So I assure you we'll continue to do whatever the SLA can to have more teachers enroll for the course. And Dr. Pooja, it feels wonderful to hear our achievements from another source. Although you belong to us since you are our coordinator, but then it still feels great to hear our work coming from another source. Thank you so much. It was wonderful to hear what the SLA Mizoram has achieved over the years. And Madam Consultant, Lian Lupui, that was a comprehensive report of this module. For me also, although I have opened it, I've gone through it a number of times, coming from you, listening to all the contents of the different chapters, I really envy the teachers who would be undergoing the course. Thank you very much. And my main appreciation and thanks goes to the chief guest, who is always an anchor and a source of inspiration for us. And his observation on leadership in a world which is complicated, that was something that struck me. Because who would have ever thought of the world that we have witnessed in the last 2 years with COVID? Online education, online meetings, working at homes. It takes a lot. And leadership takes a new dimension with that. So, in a complicated world which we are witnessing, there is a lot that the SLAs in India can do, SLA in Mizoram can do, and the NCSL in Delhi can do. So we need to gear up for more complications also, not only the ones that we have been witnessing with COVID. So thank you very much. It is always a pleasure to hear a speech from you. And all our silent guests, the principals of DIETS, you are the ones who are going to take so much of this program forward. Because as I said, you are the arms, the important arms of the districts. You are our arms. So we depend so much on you for carrying on the work of the SLA. And all the comprehensive talks that we have been hearing, I think each and every one of us have gained so much from that. And I thank all the speakers. And I thank, lastly, everyone who have contributed to making this program a success. And not forgetting the anchor, Miss Esther, I thank you also. And so with that, we finally come to the end of this wonderful program. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Wish you all the very best, and hope to see you again, maybe face to face. This time was not possible, but yes, next time we must meet Commissioner Sir and you and everyone. Thank you very much. We look forward.
Yes, we would love that. We would love that.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye, everyone.